In my first life, I died slowly. Not from debt, not from violence, from hunger. It started with a bracelet, gold, minimalist, expensive looking. My roommate, Sienna Vale, clasped it around my wrist with a bright smile. "Welcome to the kindness ranking system," she said. "It tracks generosity between friends." I laughed, thought it was some rich girl gimmick. Until the first notification appeared in my vision. I didn't understand. Not until dinner. Sienna ordered everything: steak, lobster, wine. I ordered a cheap salad. When the food came, she smiled sweetly. "Aren't you going to eat more?" "I'm fine," I said. I wasn't. I just couldn't afford anything else. Then the system chimed. My stomach dropped. I felt it before I saw it. The food in front of me lost its taste. Like chewing paper. Like swallowing dust. Sienna took a bite of her steak and sighed happily. "Wow, this is amazing," I chewed. Nothing, no flavor, no satisfaction, just emptiness. First Sienna Vale, second Arya Cole. That night, I ate 3 meals and felt full from none of them. It got worse. If she gave someone a gift, my belongings would start breaking. If she tipped generously, my bank app would glitch and double charge me. If she helped someone, I'd lose something in return. Energy, money, sleep, health. The system didn't reward kindness. It rewarded being seen as more generous than the other person, and punished the loser. Sienna learned fast, faster than me. She started performing, buying coffee for strangers, donating loudly, helping people only when I was watching. Every act pushed her rank higher. Every act pushed me lower. "Arya, you look awful," Sienna said one morning, sipping her smoothie. "You should take better care of yourself." I tried to speak. My voice came out thin. "I am trying." She tilted her head, sympathetic. Fake. "Oh, maybe you're just not giving enough to the world." By the time I realized the truth, it was too late. This system wasn't about kindness. It was about dominance. Then at her. She thought she was the only one who could perform. 3 days later, I started small. I waited until the busiest hour on campus. Then I accidentally dropped my wallet. Cash spilling everywhere. Students rushed to help. Gasps. Whispers. "Oh my God, are you okay?" someone asked. I nodded. "It's my tuition money." Sienna was watching. Of course she was. Before anyone else could react, I pushed the money back into their hands. "No, it's fine. If you need it, take it." The crowd froze. Stunned. I swallowed. Smiled. "Maybe," I said softly. "You're just not giving enough to the world." And this time, I wasn't the one starving. Sienna didn't sleep that night. I could hear her pacing, back and forth, back and forth. The soft click of her heels against the tile, like a metronome counting down something ugly. By morning, her eyes were bloodshot, but her smile, wider than ever, too wide. "Arya," she chirped, voice syrup sweet. "I think I've been selfish lately." I looked up from my laptop slowly. "Oh?" She nodded, clasping her hands like she was about to pray. "I want to do better, be better." The system flickered faintly in my vision. Waiting, watching. "Come with me today," she said. "Let's give back." I almost laughed, but I just nodded. "Sure." Her first move was calculated. We went downtown. Busy streets. Crowds. Cameras everywhere. Perfect stage. She stopped in front of a homeless man, kneeled, took off her designer coat, cashmere, probably 4 figures. She wrapped it around his shoulders gently. "Oh my God," someone whispered nearby. "That's so sweet." Phones came out. Recording. Sienna glanced at me, just for a second, making sure I was watching. The system paused, calculating. I tilted my head, then I stepped forward. "Wait," I said softly. Everyone turned. I slipped off my own hoodie. Plain, cheap, nothing special. Then I crouched down next to the man. "Can I sit with you for a bit?" He blinked, confused, then nodded. I didn't make a speech. Didn't pose. Didn't perform. I just talked to him, asked his name, listened, stayed. The crowd shifted, phones lowered, the energy changed. Someone murmured, "That feels real." The system roared. Sienna's breath hitched. First Arya Cole, second Sienna Vale. Her hand twitched. Hard. We left 10 minutes later. She didn't speak the entire walk back. That night, she snapped. "I gave him a coat," she screamed, slamming her bag onto the floor. "A coat, Arya?" I leaned against my desk. Quiet, watching. "You sat there and talked, and somehow her voice broke? That counted more?" I didn't answer. Didn't need to. The system pulsed between us. Cold. Unforgiving. Because now she understood the real problem. It wasn't about spending more. It was about being believed more. And she didn't know how to be real. The next day, she escalated. She filmed everything. Every good deed. Every smile. Every donation. By afternoon, she had a crowd. A literal crowd. Watching her hand out cash. Buying meals. Laughing too loudly. Crying on cue. "Kindness is so important," she said to a phone camera, voice trembling just right. Perfect. Practiced. Fake. The system triggered. Not enough. Her smile faltered. Just a fraction. I watched from across the street, then stepped forward. Not to outspend her. Not to outshine her. I walked up to one of the people she had just given money to. A girl. Young. Quiet. "Did she help you?" I asked gently. The girl hesitated. Looked at Sienna, then back at me. "She told me to wait until the camera was on," she said. Silence. It spread through the crowd like a crack in glass. Phones lowered. Whispers started. Sienna's face went white. Wait, that's not, she laughed, too sharp. She's just confused. The system didn't hesitate. Sienna staggered. Actually staggered. She grabbed her throat. I can't. Her water bottle slipped from her hand, spilled across the pavement. She dropped to her knees. I'm thirsty, she whispered. Why am I so thirsty? I looked down at her. Calm. Maybe, I said quietly. You're not giving enough. Her head snapped up, eyes wild. You did this, she rasped. You're ruining me. No, I said. And this time, I meant it. You're just losing. That was the moment something in her broke. Because after that, she stopped trying to win. She started trying to erase me. Rumors, whispers, posts, fake stories about me scamming people, about me staging everything, without me knowing. That's what made it real. The internet ate it alive. She didn't even know she was being recorded. This is what actual kindness looks like. Sienna's posts collapsed. That night, she couldn't eat, couldn't drink, couldn't sleep. By the third day, she couldn't stand. I found her on the dorm floor, curled up, shaking. Arya, she croaked. Her voice was barely human. I'll stop, she whispered. I won't compete anymore. Just fix it, please. I crouched down beside her, looked at her the way she once looked at me. Cold, distant. Done. You don't get it, I said softly. The system doesn't care if you stop. Her eyes widened. No, she whispered. No, 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 I stood. Stepped back. Because I remembered that final message. The one I saw when I died. And this time, I wasn't the one receiving it. Her body went still. Not dramatic. Not loud. Just empty. I watched for a long moment, then turned away. Outside, the world felt brighter, lighter, and for the first time, I was full.